James B. Holmes, what's going on, brother? Thanks so much for joining. Good morning to you, by the way. Just All right, looks like we working. All right. Got Instagram live going, Facebook, YouTube. Okay. All right. Now we got to see if we can get this thing, how we share this thing. How we share this thing. LaShonda, you sharing this thing over? You sharing this thing over for me? Let's see if I can make this thing work. All right, man. Good morning to you. Let's see if we can get this over to the BBC and then over into the Black Bazaar. And I think we should be good. But I think I'm on all channels this morning. Yep. Looks like I'm working. Yep. All right. Hey, man, good morning to you, man. Start a little bit early. Got 1 minute to go before we get this thing crack-a-lacking. This is the New Black Wall Street Book Club where Black folk do read. We take 30 minutes a day, 30 minutes out of our morning to get started, to get cranking, and to change the way that we think, especially change the way that we think about money. And so, as you guys know, I'm a certified financial educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, ERGJ Black Bazaar, also international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club, which you see in the back, book that you can pick up today as well. We're trying a new way of doing this, make sure we're on all our different platforms, reaching social media as far as we can go. Instagram Live, good morning to you. Facebook Live, good morning to you. And then also YouTube Live, good morning to you as well. We're going to be going through the book, How to Be Rich. That's right. And we're going to pick up on our last chapter before we get into our next book next week, which is some simple prosperity techniques. Some simple prosperity techniques, what we're going to go over today, prosperity. And so no matter where you're connecting from, go ahead and say good morning to us. I know you guys on Facebook been wondering where I've been. Well, I told you guys I don't do personal Facebook. I'm here to help people that are serious about making money. So that's where I've been. I've been helping people who are serious. Good morning to you, Miss Alexander. Good morning to you. I have not gone anywhere. I'm still around making a difference, making an impact, because that's just what I do. Good morning to you, by the way, man. Time to get the show on the road, 7:30, man. 30 minutes a day to keep broke away. Let's get this thing crack-a-lacking. Miss DJ, hit the music.
All the words from the pages change your world. Your world can change your heart. It can change your mind. It can change your life. Love can change your world.
All right, my beautiful people, man. Thanks so much for joining us here on the New Black Wall Street Book Club, where Black folk do read. You put in the book, we absolutely will find it. I'm your host, ERGJ, certified financial educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprise, also CEO of ERGJ Black Bazaar, and international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club. That's right, The Black Billionaires Club. It's a study of Black wealth. It's a study of the 12 richest Black people in the world today and how they built their wealth. And I just believe that if you want to be wealthy, that's a big statement there, if, by the way, because that means you have free will. You have a choice. You can desire it or you don't desire it. But if you do, I believe that you should study wealthy people. And these are my uncles and these are my aunts. And I'm trying to learn what they did so that I can do it. Because if they can do it, I can do it. If they can do it, you can do it. They got blood, then you got blood. They breathe oxygen, you breathe oxygen. It's a simple matter of what they have chosen to do with their time versus what we have chosen to do. Don't study poor dad, study rich dad, study rich uncle, study rich aunt. You can pick this book up today. Go to www.theblackbillionairesclub.com, www.theblackbillionairesclub.com. Pick up the book today. Now, while you're there, by the way, there is a club that you can join as well. It's called the Black Billionaires Club. It's a club of people who are serious about winning with money, serious about having success, and serious about holding each other accountable. We all talk about being around like-minded people. Well, the problem is many of us have been around like-minded broke people. And then we've been like-minded, been broke. Because broke is really a mindset. You know, but you must be wealthy in your mind long before you're wealthy in your wallet. And so in order to change that, you might want to start hanging around people who are wealthy-minded. What are you doing there? So you get a chance to do that as well. So $20 commitment, $20 a month to be a part of the Black Billionaires Club. You get the Millionaire Mastermind Alliance, which you do on Sundays. You get training on on sales and also training on building your business, training on profiting as well, and much, much more. Of course, this book club is a part of it as well. But you can do that by going to www.theblackbillionairesclub.com, www.theblackbillionairesclub.com, and then clicking on Join the BBC. Join the BBC, make a $20 investment. See, here's the deal, guys. Here's what I found. I found the things that don't bring much equity into our life, we pay a lot for. Pay a lot for that football game. Pay a lot for the concert. Pay a lot to entertain ourselves. Don't get much equity out of it. But the things that that bring us equity, that don't cost that much, we simply don't do. The $20 book, we won't buy. We won't read. The $20 investment to join the club, we won't do. But then we complain about the things that we spend our money on that don't bring equity, that cost us more, but yet we don't make the small investments in our own self in order to get equity out of our life to actually accomplish the things that we say we want to accomplish. See, here's what I learned. That the things that you really value, you spend your money on. Yeah, that's true. The things you really, and too many of us value entertainment way too much. Look at the imbalance of things that you do just to entertain yourself, the things you do just to have fun. And that's great. You need to have fun. You know, you work hard, you play hard. But my God, invest hard. How about that? So that tomorrow will be much better for you. Tomorrow will be easier for you. I don't know. Just some simple thoughts there. Hey, you choose to do what you want with your money, with your time, with your energy. What I found in my community is that we spend way too much time entertaining ourselves, way too much time destroying ourselves, way too much time killing ourselves than we do building each other up. Well, we're going to get right into today, man, how to be rich. Another book. Yep, we do have these in stock as well. $15. I mean, $15. Change the way that you think, change your life forever. How to be rich. It is a compact wisdom of the world's greatest wealth builders. Compact wisdom of the world's greatest wealth builders. And again, guys, I don't know about you, but you know, if I was broke, I'd be probably studying something about money. And that's what I encourage people to do, to study money, to major in money. It's a major topic. You know, you can be dealing with money your whole life and you still don't know what to do with it. 30, 40, 50 years old, you still don't know what to do with money. You still won't read the financial books. You still won't educate yourself. See, my mentor said this, that formal education will make you a living, but self-education will make you a fortune. Right? I don't know about you, but I decided for a little while, I was tired of just making just a living, just enough, just over broke. And that's how I was going to self-educate myself, to learn the things that I didn't know, because it's what you don't know that hurts you. You know, a lot of what you do know, you say if you know better, you'll do better. Well, what about what you don't know? What you don't know will hurt you. You don't know what the speed limit is, you might get hurt with that fine. You don't know, but yet you're subject to these rules of life and of liberty. Man, some simple prosperity techniques over YouTube Live, man. Pretty Steve said, good morning, brother. I'm abnormal for a brother because I have been investing in personal development knowledge since the 1990s, which is why I'm sitting on a major bank account. That's what I'm talking about, brother. So I'm going to have to keep teaching until we get it. I know that's right, brother. Keep on teaching. Good morning to you, by the way. Mark Days up in the house. Nelson Hughes, man, see you out, my Canadian brother. Good morning to you. It's been a while. I should sing that song. It's been a while. Hey, man, let's get right into this thing today. Some simple prosperity techniques. Everybody putting down some prosperity. Some simple prosperity techniques. And we're going to see who we got up first. Joseph Murphy. Uh-oh, that's one of my favorite authors. Joseph Murphy. He's talking about the mental roads to wealth. The mental roads to wealth. Let's see what he has to say about this. Joseph Murphy. Here's a simple technique you may use to multiply. Oh, I like that word, multiply. Multiply money in your experience. To multiply money in your experience. Use the following statement several times a day. Here we go. Some affirmations. Yes. I like money. I love it. I use it wisely, constructively, and judiciously. Money is constantly circulating in my life. I release it with joy, and it returns to me multiplied in a wonderful way. It is a good and very good. Money flows to me in avalanches of abundance. I use it for good daily, or for good only. And I'm grateful for my good and for the riches of my mind. I like that. That's a good affirmation. I like money. Everybody put that down. So I like money. Now here, notice that you like money, but please don't just, when you think about liking money, don't just like to spend it. I mean, you're going to have to spend it, but I like to invest money. I like money because I can invest it and I can make it grow. I like making money grow. I like making money multiply. That's what I'm talking about, man. I like making money multiply. Recognizing the powers of your subconscious mind and the creative power of your thought or mental image is the way to opulence, freedom, and constant supply. Accept the abundant life in your own mind. Accept the abundant life in your own mind. Now, I don't know about you, but for a long time, it was hard for me to accept abundance, right? If they talked about it in church, I was like, right? It was hard for me to accept abundance in my life. And I think that's the big hurdle. To first to understand or to know that it's available, but then to accept what is available. If you never accept it, you really never get it because you're always deflecting it. But to accept, and when I talk to people, when I hear them talk, and I'm trying to help them change, I'm trying to help them get to where they say they want to go. As a coach, I'm listening. I'm like, you simply have not accepted your own greatness yet. You have not accepted success in your life yet. Every suggestion you throw off, you just simply have not accepted abundance. And until you accept it, that's just available to you, that you can have it, that God wants you to get it, it's going to be simply hard for you to acquire what you do not accept. It's going to be hard for you to acquire what you do not accept. Accept the abundance life in your own mind. Your mental acceptance and expectancy of wealth has its own mathematics and mechanics of expression. As you enter into the mood of opulence, all things necessary for abundant life will come to pass. Let this be your daily affirmation. Write it in your heart. I am one with infinite riches of my subconscious mind. It is my right to be rich. Everybody put that comment below. It is my right to be rich, happy, and successful. Money flows to me freely, copiously, and endlessly. I'm forever conscious of my true worth. I give of my talents freely, and I'm wonderfully blessed financially. It is wonderful. I'm gonna have to write this stuff down. This is good right here. This is some good affirmations. There's two of them in one passage from Joseph Murphy. It's my right to be rich. Ms. Margaret over at YouTube Live said, "Oh, Miss Pretty Season, I like money as a tool to build wealth, so I use it for good purposes." Ms. Margaret said, "It's really hard to accept money, but it gets easier every time you make a sale. If money is the root of all evil, please give me your evil money so I can put it to work for my benefit." Oh, Pretty Steve, crazy. Hey, here we go. 14 steps to success. 14 steps to success by Mr. Joseph Murphy. 14 steps. Let's count them down. 14 steps to success. Let's count them down. Number one, he says, to be bold enough to claim that it is your right to be rich. We starting with that, right? To be bold enough to claim that it is your right to be rich, and your deeper mind will honor your claim. So number one, be bold enough to claim it. The good book says be bold as a lion. Be bold enough to claim that's your right to be successful, to be rich. Number two, you don't just want just enough to go around. You want all the money you need to do all the things you want to do and when you want to do them. Get acquainted with the riches of your subconscious mind. That's a change in philosophy. That's a change in thought process. To say, no, I don't want just enough. I want all. Everybody put the console all in capital letters. I want it all. I mean, why not? Why not get all that you can get? Do all that you can do whenever you want to do it. I want it all. I want all that God has for me, all the greatness of this world. I want it all. Not just a little bit, not just half, not just a quarter, not just a piece. I want all. All. Oh, Lord. Number three, when money is circulating freely in your life, you are economically healthy. That's called cash flow. Look at money like the tide, and you will always have plenty of it. The ebb and flow of the tide is constant. When the tide is out, you're absolutely sure that it will return. When the tide is out, you are absolutely sure that it will return. Number four, knowing the laws of your subconscious mind, you will always be supplied, regardless of what form money takes. Knowing the laws. See, this is laws of the universe, simple laws like sow and reap, right? Simple laws that hopefully we understand at this point in time. Knowing the laws of your subconscious mind, you will always be supplied, regardless of what form money takes. I will always be supplied, right? Number 5. One reason many people simply make ends meet and never have enough money is that they condemn money. What you condemn takes wings and flies away. What you condemn takes wings and flies away. Now, this is critical. What you condemn. Now, I know some people, I know that this is a little simple concept, but many times we take simple and make it complex. What you condemn, who you condemn. Think about it. Think about these failed relationships and how quickly you condemn them and then they take wings and fly away. Think about the money that you could have had, you should have had, but you condemned, it took wings and it flew away. What you condemn takes wings and flies away. Over at YouTube Live, somebody, I keep telling myself that I will get that big money and pass it on to the youth and young adults. Just joining. Good morning to y'all. Pretty soon said, man, I want it all because the winner takes all in the money business. I have the abundance mindset, not the scarcity mindset. I want it all. Number 6, do not make a god of money. It is only a symbol. Remember that the real riches are in your mind. You are here to lead a balanced life. This includes acquiring all the money you need. This includes acquiring all the money that you need. Number 7. Don't make money your sole aim. Claim wealth, happiness, peace, true expression of love and personality. Personally radiate love and goodwill to all. Then your subconscious mind will give you compound interest in all these fields of expression. Do not make money your sole aim. Now, when I think about money, guys, I don't know about you, I think about what I can do with the money. I don't think about the money itself. I think about all the things that I want to do with the money. I think about the impact that I want to make. I think about the things that I want to build. This is what I think about. This is what I think about when I think about the millions and the millions that are coming into my life. What I'm going to do with it. See, I want to tell you this. And this is from ERGJ, if you don't have a plan in advance for the money that are coming to your hands, you will waste it all away. Matter of fact, if you have not spent the money before you get it, you'll waste it all away. Let me say this again for the people in the back. If you do not have a plan for the money that will come into your hands, you will waste it all away. You don't believe me? You got a lot of lottery winners that have gone through that. A lot of people who've got an inheritance that have gone through that. They didn't have a plan for the money before it came into their hands. And when it came into their hands, that's what they did. They wasted it all away. Great question to consider or think about or to answer this morning. What are you going to do with the millions that come into your hand? Most people deal with $1 million in their lifetime. It flows through their hands one way or another over time. What are you going to do? What do you plan to do with all that money? So you start asking questions like this. You start considering things like this. You start saying, man, hold it up a second. See, some of us has really thought, man, I'm going to be rich. And some of you guys know you're going to be rich. Some of you guys know a lot of money going to come to your hand. You'll have the opportunity to make wise decisions. But I think it's wise for you to have a plan in advance. When I get that money, when it comes, here's what we're going to do with it. Having a plan, right? Let's keep going. Number 8. There is no virtue in poverty. Everybody put that in comments. So there is no virtue in poverty. It is a disease of the mind, and you should heal yourself of this mental conflict or malady at once. There is no virtue in poverty. Now, we could probably stop right there. I mean, I don't know. I just don't. I got tired of being broke. I didn't like it. It didn't feel good. I didn't like it at all. I definitely had more stress being broke than I did getting rich. I can tell you that. There was more stress in my life when I was broke, when I had no money, when I couldn't pay my bills, when I couldn't feed my family. There was way more stress in my life. Now I know they say more money, more problems. I'd rather have them problems. I really would. I'd rather have those problems than to have the problem of not having enough. Make you start thinking about the ways and crazy ways that you can get some money in your hand. So you start thinking about stupid stuff that you might want to do that has no virtue in it at all, just so you can get a couple dollars. People steal for money. People dance on the pole for money. People slang drugs for money. There's no virtue in poverty. Ooh, yeah, I keep it real up in here, you know. Up in here, up in here. Number 9. You're not here to live in a hovel, to dress in rags, or to go hungry. You're here to lead the life more abundant. What did Jesus say? I've come that you can have life and have life more abundant. You're here to lead a life of abundance. Number 10. Never use the terms filthy lucre or I despise money. You lose what you criticize. There is nothing good or bad, but thinking of it in either light makes it so. There's nothing good or bad. Think about what we just said. There's nothing good or bad. It's how you perceive something is what makes it good or bad. How you look at money is what makes it good or bad. How you look at your life is what makes it good or bad. There's nothing good. We're just here. Now, once we throw on our personality, we throw on our experiences, we throw on what we believe, that makes something good or bad. A tree is just a tree. It's just a tree. 11. Repeat frequently. Repeat frequently. I like money. I use it wisely, constructively, and judiciously. I release it with joy, and it returns 1,000-fold. Let me say that again. I like money. Everybody put that console. You like it? I like money. I like money. I use it wisely. I use it constructively, and I use it judiciously. I release it. I let it go with joy, knowing that it's going to return back to me 1,000-fold. Knowing that it's going to return back to me 1,000-fold. Number 12. Money is not evil any more so than copper, lead, tin, or iron, which you may find in the ground. All evil is due to ignorance and misuse of the mind's powers. All evil is due to ignorance or misuse of the mind's powers. Where are we at? Number 13. To picture the end result in your mind causes your subconscious to respond and fulfill your mental picture. Oh, let's say this again. To picture the end result in your mind causes your subconscious to respond and fulfill your mental picture. I think this is probably one of the hardest things for people to do, is to picture the end result. In other words, to look far enough ahead to the end, to the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, to see see the end result before it gets here. Once you're able to get to that space of meditation, get to that space of visualization, get to that place of imagination, get to that place of creativity, to be able to see your end result, see what you want. I'm telling you, once people get to the place in their life where they realize what they want out of life, you're going to start to see life form itself around your thoughts. But most people simply have no idea what they want, or they don't want to think hard enough. It's too hard to think about what I want. I'd rather just take it day by day. Day by day is one of the stupidest ways to live. Having no purpose, no plan, no direction for your life. But once you decide, man, now here's the thing. We do it intermittently. We do it temporarily. We do it for little small stuff. Oh, I want that car. Guess what? You go to work on it. Oh, that's the car that I want. You find all types of ways to get that car, even if it means going into crazy debt to get it. Oh, I want that house. You start thinking about that house. You start imagining yourself in the house. Then you start thinking about crazy ways to get that house, even if it means being in debt for 45 years. It don't matter because you wanted that house. Well, here's the thing. What do you want for your life? What do you want for your... See, you can see yourself in the car, maybe because it's tangible. You can see yourself in the house, maybe because it's tangible. You've seen it before. But here's my question to you. Do you see yourself in your own dreams? Uh-oh. Let me ask that question again for the people in the back. Do you see yourself in your own dreams? Do you see yourself doing something, making a huge impact in this world? Do you see yourself building something? Do you see yourself in your own dreams, making a huge impact in this world, making a significant difference in this world? Do you see yourself? See, until you take the time in your life to determine and decide what you want out of this life, that's when you'll start forming. That's when direction will come. That's when life gets a little bit easier, simpler, not easier, simpler, because you know where you're going. This is where I'm going, and it's hard for people to take you off track when you know where you're going. And then because you know where you're going, you start realizing, man, here's how much I'm gonna need. Here's how much money I'm gonna need in order to get there. Here's how much money I'm gonna need in order to build that. Here's how much money I'm gonna need. You start to do some research. You start to recognize some things. You start to investigate your dream. Do you see yourself in your dream? Or here's what most people do. They see themselves in everybody else's dream. They see themselves helping everybody else build their dream. Which, hey, if that's your skill, if that's your specialty, great. But most people won't take the time to dream for themselves. They just won't. They won't take the time to dream for themselves. They'll connect to everybody else's dream. Think about this. If really, we just keep it real over here at ERGJ, man. If you think about it right now, of all the things that you're connected to, all the organizations that you connect to, all the churches that you might be connected to, how many dreams of other people are you connected to, yet you still haven't figured out your own? Uh-oh. You know that organization that you joined? That was somebody else's dream. You're a part of it, great. You know that church you joined? That's somebody else's dream. You're a part of it, great. You know that network marketing company you joined? That was somebody else's dream. You're a part of it, great. My question, though, is even if you're connected, you're helping all these other people build their dreams, what about your dream? Huh? What about, is your dream important? Huh? Is your dream a priority? Matter of fact, is your dream the mission that God has given you? Now, I'm not saying don't help other people. Yes, help other people. But what about your dream? Don't be the person that complains that you never had time to work on your dream. That someone else caused you not to do what God calls you to do. No, don't be that person. I never had time. No, you never made the time. Let me make sure you get that correct. It wasn't that you didn't have time. It's that you never made the time to build the dream that God gave you. Whoo! Number 14. Stop trying to get something. Stop trying to get something for nothing. There's no such thing as a free lunch. You must give to receive. You must give mental attention to your goals, your ideals, your enterprises, and your deeper mind will back you up. The key to wealth is the application of the laws of the subconscious mind by impregnating it with the idea of wealth. Stop trying to get something for nothing. Now, I've been saying this for a long time. I believe that this word free is the killer of community. And let me say it again. This word free, I believe, is the killer of community. When you're always trying to get everything for cheap, trying to get everything for nothing, not really giving the value of what you're getting in return, not doing the whole law of reciprocity. When you keep trying to get everything for free, you end up getting nothing. Free is the killer of community. You want to invest in your brother or sister to help them in what they're doing, because you want what they're doing, you want them to give it to you free, but yet they got to make a living. They got to live. They got to expand. They got to advance. They got to grow. And then in return, you want people to pay you, but yet you want to get everything for free. It doesn't make any sense. You get what you give. You want people to pay you for your services, your products, but you want everybody else to give you their service and product for free. Huh? That's a head scratcher, isn't it? This is a head scratcher. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. We got to read this again. Stop trying to get something for nothing. There's no such thing as a free lunch. You must give to receive. You must give mental attention. Give mental attention. Give mental attention to your goals, your ideals, and enterprises. And your deeper mind will back you up. Let me ask you this question, and we're going to end right here. Something for you to ponder on. Of course, I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to empower you. What you think about right now? Where do you think your life will be when you start to give attention to your goals, attention to your ideals, attention to your dreams, attention to your visions, attention to your enterprise? And I'm not just talking about a little bit of attention. Where do you think you're going to be in 5 years if you start to make it a priority to give attention to that which has been given to you? Where do you think you're going to be? You'll be worse off or better off? Better off or worse off? You'll be happier or sadder? Where do you think you'll be if you simply start giving attention to what God has given you? Your goals, your dreams, your visions, your ideals, your enterprises. If you start giving mental attention, you start making it a priority to think about what you want. Think about how you're going to get it. Think about what you want to build. Think about where you want to be. If you start giving attention to it. You're either going to give attention to it or you're going to neglect it. What happens to neglect? Whatever you neglect dies. Causes disease. Right? You neglect it. If you neglect it, guess what? If you neglect the relationship, guess what happens? It ends up ending. Neglect your health, guess what happens? It gets worse. Too many of us have been neglecting our own goals, dreams, visions, ideals. Too many. We're going to have one more. Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. This is New Black Wall Street Book Club. Black folk do read. Put in a book. We absolutely will find it. We got one more day of How to Be Rich. Again, this is a $15 book. We got these in stock. You can invest $15. You can change the way you think and change your life forever. Most people simply won't do it. That's just a reality. You can tell them all the things that they need to do or should do or could do in order to get better, and they simply won't do it because they're stuck in their comfort zone. You know when I went and got this book? As soon as I heard about it. You know when most people go get the book? Never. Is there a difference? Yes. Why? I don't know. Some people do. Some people don't. Most people won't. I'm glad I'm not talking to most people. I'm not talking to most people. Most people ain't getting up this morning. Most people ain't tuning in. Most people have already checked out on something that can help them build, grow, develop. Right? That's what most people do. They only check in when it's time to have fun. They only check in when it's time to watch everybody else fulfill their dream. They only check in during that time. When we start saying, hey, let's work on your dream, they check out. Isn't that crazy? Let's work on your dream. I don't want to do that. Okay, let's watch somebody else work on their dream. Oh, that's cool. That's crazy. Interesting. I don't know. Maybe you don't really want it. Who knows? Man, they say this, man, that price is what you pay, but value is what you get. That's from my billion-dollar mentor, Mr. Warren Buffett. Right now, I want to think about the price you paid to be here. Of course, it didn't cost you a dime, but it cost you something way more valuable, which is your time. We've been here for 30 minutes. 30 minutes a day to keep broke away. 30 minutes of reading, 30 minutes of leveling up in our thinking, 30 minutes of focusing on teaching and learning about money, success, prosperity. Learning. Life is a study. And think about the times you spend here, guys. I don't take that for granted. It is valuable. What I like to know, though, is what did you get in return? In exchange, it's called opportunity cost. You exchange your time, something you can't get back, for something. My question is, was it worth your time and why? In the comments below, go ahead and share with us what value you received today, what you learned today. What was your takeaway today? Mine, these affirmations. I'm going to write these things down. I like these. You know, I'm not really an affirmation type of person, but I think I'm going to start reading these and repeating these on a regular basis. But what's yours? What's your takeaway from today? Was this worth your time and why? Practice the law of reciprocity, where you not only got something, but you give something in return. The only thing I'm asking for really is your feedback. Now, you can choose to do the other things as well. You can choose to join the Black Billionaires Club. You can choose to get the books. You can choose to read along with us. That's your choice. Free will. You might not. You will, you won't. That's your choice. Right? And that's a good thing about God. He's left us with free choice. Most of us simply don't choose to obey and follow. What value did you receive out of the day? Now, while you guys are typing, I know I talk faster, I talk way faster than you type. And so I'll give you a moment to do that. Again, you can get the book, How to Be Rich. I do have copies. All you do is inbox us. Let us know you want to get the book. It's $15 for you to get. We'll get that thing out to you ASAP rocket. Also, pick up the book, The Black Billionaires Club. That's the book that I wrote. You don't have it already? Why not? It's a study of Black billionaires. The study of people with a whole bunch of money. I don't know why you wouldn't want to learn how they did it, but I did. So, hey, I wrote the book. You can get that book today. It's a $25 investment in order to do that. You can inbox us, let us know you want to get that, or go to www.theblackbillionairesclub.com. And then last opportunity that you have to connect and continue along with us. If you like what we're doing here, you can actually join the club. Yep, the club, the Black Billionaires Club, where we teach, we train, and we hold each other accountable to success. We have health components in there, also wealth components in there as well. And it's really what it is that people have chosen to walk away from the crowd of broke, walk away from the crowd of complaint, walk around from the crowd of people who talk about the problems, and get to the people who are actually solving the problems. Because guess where the money flows? It flows to the people who solve the problems that everybody else talks about. I'm not a talker. I'm a doer. I'm looking for people who are doers as well, and we can change this world that we live in. Let's see what you guys got here, man. Monica, I said value today. I need to visualize what I will do with the abundance of money I will receive. I will not push money away. I'll use money as a tool for good. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Let's see if I catch anybody else, man. Felicia, but Be the Light said, I do have visions for my life and the impact I will make if I apply myself. I want to live my life debt-free with residual income. I want to hit songs in multiple successful businesses. My dream should be number one. Absolutely. See if we got anything else from anybody. All right. I think I caught everybody. All right. Fantastic. Well, guys, I want you to remember this, man, that it takes a village, and it starts with us. It starts with a man or woman looking in the mirror and deciding they're going to be the change that they want to see. That's right, man. Let's build people. Let's build these bank accounts. Let's build these businesses, this community. But most importantly, let's build each other. And let's do it together. Got another one here. Be the Light said, I learned I have to focus on me. In 5 years, I see myself financially where I want to be, owning several houses, successful music career, and other businesses, debt-free, healthy, and happily married. That's what I'm talking about, man. You see it in order to be it and achieve it. Man, we all we got, people. But guess what? That's enough. I pray to God to preserve each and every one of you. That as you go out today, you set your goals, that you will not only just accomplish those goals, but you'll crush those goals. And you'll go to bed exhausted today because you've exhausted today. In other words, you died to self today by doing all that you can today towards all that you want to be. You'll soon enough, you'll find out that you've accomplished, you've gotten there, you built it, and you're looking back saying, man, look how quickly that happened because I gave it my all. We all we got. But guess what? That's enough. Man, we'll be back tomorrow, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the New Black Wall Street Book Club. Until that time, you know what time it is. DJ, hit the music.